What is up, everybody? It is On here. Welcome back to another video once again. And Uncharted Lost Legacy, as you guys know, just got a new gameplay video. And that's funny because I just recently made a video talking about why I'm looking forward to Lost Legacy more than, other games. I was talking about it when it went gold. And just saying how we purely just don't know much about the game like we did for Uncharted 4. And what does Naughty Dog do now? They post another gameplay video that's like 13 minutes long. And it's like literally one of the things I, didn't want to see, which is like the next car sequence. So I myself have stayed away from the video because I really don't want to see this gameplay footage, especially since we're like 4 weeks out from the game's release. I'd rather just play it myself in 4 weeks. I just have the patience for that. I'd rather just play it by myself, not see it beforehand. So that's my, choice. But I will link it in the description below because I know a lot of you guys care to see it. I know, you probably already know the gameplay footage is out there. This is not supposed to be kind of like a news type of video. This is supposed to be kind of like a video talking about why I'm looking forward to staying away from Lost Legacy and overall talking about some of the impressions, because I did listen to some of the videos like IGN without looking at the footage, and I just heard what they had to say about the game. Some of them spoiler free, some of them are a little bit spoilerish, but not too much. The main thing is I didn't want to see what's going to go on in the demo. I mainly want to, hear about the impressions on what people like about the game. So, Uncharted Lost Legacy, the next 4 weeks, I'm just going to be trying to stick away from spoilers, whether that is, for footage or whether that is story spoilers. Now, listening to some of the feedback from, fans that have seen the video, I gotta say, a lot of people have been a little bit disappointed about this, and that's because of the setting and also kind of like the gameplay. Now, the gameplay is similar to Uncharted 4, whether people find that disappointing or not, it is very similar, but it is an Uncharted game. It is like a DLC expansion to it, so, I myself, well, the PSX demo did kind of give me vibes of The Last of Us, and I was kind of hoping for that. It is, Uncharted, and it wouldn't be able to work either way, so, yeah, I've seen some people talk about that, but the main complaint mainly is in the setting. Now, if there was a major complaint in terms of the setting and locations, a lot of people didn't like Madagascar and Scotland, so, them showing off footage of, kind of like their Madagascar-esque level, the jungle open area. I believe the gameplay they did show off was the biggest environment yet in the game, which is just mind-boggles me, why would you show this before the game releases, but yeah, I guess Naughty Dog still is doing their thing. I thought they, learned, but, I mean, they gotta promote their game somehow, so I don't really blame them for that. It's just up to the people to just not watch it if they don't want to see it, so yeah, they're gonna be showing off, one of the biggest, environments. I think, if not the biggest environment in the Uncharted series yet, which is crazy. It's gonna be bigger than Madagascar. A lot of people don't like the jungle feeling, but to me, I like the jungle environments a lot. It's not my favorite biome, but I do like the jungle environments, just because, you don't know what's gonna be around every single corner. So that's going to be very exciting. In terms of that, I've heard that they did reveal the collectibles, which is going to be kind of like these little token star things for, the treasures in the game. Haven't seen footage myself, but I heard they announced that in, the gameplay demo, so that's pretty interesting. I don't technically think that's a spoiler, just to, because that's in the gameplay demo, and also, I don't mind hearing about collectibles, beforehand, so. Other than that, what they did show off, I think they did show off, instead of, I think the first time ever in Uncharted, they're going to be having a map in the game. Maybe it was in Golden Abyss, but I could be wrong. But Uncharted Lost Legacy is going to have kind of like a map that you can see, which is very interesting. Now, how that's going to work, all I know is there's going to be a map in the game, so that's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. I just don't want to see any footage. I don't know. The main thing to me about Uncharted 4 was I knew what to do when I was going into these set pieces. I knew what to expect, but, just hearing these things beforehand, just kind of teases and stuff, doesn't bother me really, because I don't know what's going to, happen, and it's going to be very interesting in the full final product. So, yeah, a map. I'm not sure what to think about that. I'm kind of happy about that. Maybe they're going to be kind of like a treasure thing where you can find optional areas on the map, maybe optional treasure things that you can find, optional environments, because there were optional things that you could do in Madagascar, which is very cool. I think a lot of you guys remember them. I think there was 2 optional events that was going on in 2 different camps, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm sure that will lead to other collectibles. Other than that, a lot of people are kind of surprised that this is going to be kind of a full game, and they're surprised it's coming out this quickly. A lot of times you get information and games are years off, but they showed off all this to the press, and well, the game's coming out in literally just under a month, which is crazy. I think we're 27 days away from now, the time of this recording, which is very exciting. For me, Lost Legacy is just gonna kind of be the thing I didn't want to do with Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4, I kind of knew what was going on because I watched a lot of that footage and stuff. Lost Legacy, I'm trying to not do that this time around, so hopefully the experience will be a lot better. I know a lot of you guys have seen the footage, so I'm still going to link it in the description as always, so yeah, I mean, I recommend to anybody that can wait for the Lost Legacy, release, I definitely recommend not watching the gameplay footage. I know it's a little bit late now because a lot of you probably have seen it already, but to me, it's best to go in blind, and kind of this is kind of the first game I'm doing it for, because honestly, I was talking to Justin about this, I'm not really craving Lost Legacy so much, in the esque of it, I'm craving a new game to play for sure, but I'm not really craving Uncharted in general, so holding off in this demo has actually been pretty easy and easier than I thought, which is cool. So yeah, the road to Lost Legacy is going to be crazy good. I mean, I'm expecting more information to come out, which, you know, it's not good and it's also good at the same time. So we'll have to see. You know, in the future, talking about the road to launch thing, I know a lot of it's going to be kind of iffy because, you know, while I do like to cover Uncharted and stuff, I don't want to really go over the gameplay if I don't have to see it. So, as always, in the description, I'm going to link down the video. So, if you guys do want to watch the gameplay thing, I've only been hearing positive things, and only negative things I've heard is just in the location, pretty much, and then a little bit, you know, on the gameplay side, which doesn't even bother me that much. I mean, it's Uncharted, you're playing Uncharted for Uncharted, and if it has the same mechanics as 4, then so be it. I mean, there is still that whole, like, silenced pistol thing that we have yet to see. I'm not even sure if it's in this demo. As well as, you know, I think they've even said more puzzles, and as well as the whole lock mechanics. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. So yeah, Lost Legacy releases in 27 days. Man, the hype is killing me. I can't wait to see it. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to playing the Lost Legacy? I'm sure a lot of you guys in the comments down below are very much anticipating the release of Uncharted Lost Legacy. So yeah, I've been online as usual. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here and like the video as always. So yeah guys, I've been online and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.